We all saw gold and silver take a huge hit over 2022, and it's just now starting to show some life again here in October. Inflation's the highest we've seen in 40 years, so how do you protect your money, retirement, and your savings? Well, even though they're down a bit, you can still diversify with gold and silver, and I'll tell you why I'm still all in. Stay tuned. What's going on, YouTube? Welcome to another episode of the Silver and Gold Stack Attack. I hope you guys are all having a fantastic week, and I'd like to thank you for taking a few minutes out of your day to check out the new video. And as always, if you'd like to help support the Silver and Gold Stack Attack, then hey, why not take a jab of that thumbs up button, leave a comment down below, and subscribe if you haven't already done so. All that helps trigger those pesky little algorithms, and you guys know how much the support means to me. Also, click on that bell so you'll be notified when a new video drops. Alright, so gold and silver have had it rough over the second half of 2022. Since both had their spikes earlier this year, silver was right around 26 plus and gold was in the 2074 neighborhood. Quite a few, let's call them casual stackers, were left scratching their heads and pondering what the hell they'd gotten themselves into. Bottom line, they gave in to FOMO and they've spent the last few months screaming about how precious metals suck. They're a horrible investment, yada, yada, yada. And at that point, I'd agree with them. If you got into silver and gold on the high, then yeah, you're probably a little bit mad right now. But anyway, today's video is a little bit different. I'm just going to kind of spitball about silver and gold for a bit. But now that we've seen a modest recovery in precious metals, I think silver today, as of today, is just under 21 an ounce, and gold is still in the low 1700s. The insanity has returned already. Some YouTubers and Facebook groups are promoting analysts who are predicting $500 silver in 2023. Here we go again. To me, that's just not right. Those are the kind of claims that create panic and FOMO, and it gets new stackers into the business, which is fine. That's awesome. I'm all for it. The more the merrier. But that stuff is setting false expectations, and it happens every single stinking friggin' year. You hear these claims. And the people who get suckered into buying based on, I don't know, outlandish market predictions are the ones that are going to be pretty pissed off when those claims inevitably fall through. Here's the reality of $500 silver, and bear in mind, this is just my opinion. If we hit $500 silver next year in 2023, it's not because the silver fairy finally struck and silver's going to go for what we all hoped it would. Now, I might be a little bit darker than that, actually. I think if silver hits 500 next year, then it's because the proverbial crapola has hit the fan with the dollar and the economy. That's just my belief, so let me know down in the comments below if you see it in a different light. And with all the craziness in pricing this year, why am I still all in on silver and gold? Well, I'll tell you. But first, let's go back to the end of 2021. You guys remember all of the expectations and insane predictions that analysts were given for gold and silver in 2022? What happened? Oh, well, there are a lot of contributing factors, but I'm going to give you the main one. The dollar, ironically and unbelievably, has been at a strong point this year. And when the dollar is strong, precious metals typically reflect that by going down in value. It's the complete opposite when the dollar is weak. Metals climb in value. But one thing we've got to understand about the dollar right now, it's only being elevated by underperforming world currencies. I mean, literally, the dollar is the only pig in the pen with lipstick on it. But here's the real issue. It's not strong in its purchasing power, as indicated by current inflation. We've all seen stuff going up. So while everything about the dollar screams strength right now, it's just not what it's being propped up to be. And I'm looking ahead to when the dollar comes back to earth in its true form. That's when PMs are going to reflect more value. And that's why I'm still stacking gold and silver. And God knows I've definitely taken advantage of the dips this year where I could find them. Precious metals against a weak dollar are going to have an intrinsic value, and it's a protection when other venues like your 401k, stocks and whatnot begin to erode. So let's start wrapping this up. The thing to remember here is that a strong dollar brings precious metals down, and a weak dollar brings them back up. Silver and gold eventually will begin to hedge up when the dollar drops. Now, does that mean we're going to see $500 silver? No, I don't think we'll be seeing that anytime soon. And I'd love to be wrong about that, as long as the crap hasn't hit the fan and we're not going through a Venezuela type scenario. And here's one last thing to think about. Could gold and silver be the new dollar if the CBDC is implemented? Let me know what you think down below. And there you have it. That is going to wrap it up for this episode of the Silver and Gold Stack Attack. And if you made it this far, then, well, kudos to you. I will definitely catch up with you in the next episode. But in the meantime, you know what our mission is. Damn right, get stacked. Stay safe and be well, everyone. I ain't out of here. Peace, people.